It started with a simple promise. Life would be easier. Less effort, less time, less thinking. That was the idea. Technology wasn't meant to replace us, it was meant to help us. And at first it did. Homes became more comfortable. Lights turned on automatically. Doors locked themselves. Thermostats adjusted without asking. Small conveniences, barely noticeable. Each one saving a few seconds, each one removing a tiny decision. It felt harmless. Convenience spreads quietly. No one ever wakes up and decides to surrender control all at once. It happens in pieces. One shortcut, one automation, one feature designed to help. Soon, convenience stopped being optional. Navigation apps chose routes for us. Algorithms selected what we watched. Systems decided what mattered first. We stopped asking, "What do I want?" and started asking, "What does it recommend?" At home, the same pattern repeated. Smart devices learned routines. They adjusted before we noticed. They acted before we decided. Lights dimmed. Music played. Notifications arrived. All without effort. Effort slowly became unnecessary. And when effort disappears, awareness often follows. The systems didn't need permission anymore. They learned from repetition, from habits, from patterns. What time you wake up, when you leave, how long you stay, what you ignore. At no point did this feel intrusive. It felt smooth, efficient, comfortable. That's the danger of convenience. It doesn't announce its cost. Over time, decisions disappeared, not because they were taken away, but because they were made for us, silently, automatically, constantly. We stopped noticing when systems guided us, when suggestions became defaults, when defaults became habits. Comfort increased, friction vanished, resistance felt inefficient. Homes felt calmer, life felt faster, days felt fuller. Yet something felt missing. Convenience began shaping behavior. What we watched, when we rested, how long we stayed engaged. Even how often we paused. Children grew up inside these systems. They didn't experience the transition, they were born into it. For them, automation wasn't innovation, it was normal. Parents adapted too. Busy schedules, constant demands, endless alerts. Convenience became survival. And no one stopped to ask what was being traded. Because nothing broke. Nothing collapsed, nothing failed. The system worked. That's what made it powerful. The real change wasn't technological. It was behavioral. We stopped shaping our environments and allowed environments to shape us. Convenience doesn't remove responsibility. It redistributes it, away from individuals, toward systems. Systems that optimize, predict, recommend, but never question purpose. When life becomes easier, awareness becomes optional. And optional awareness rarely survives convenience. This story isn't about rejecting technology. It's about recognizing its influence, because what simplifies life also reshapes it.
Alexa, how far away is the moon?
And changes that feel helpful are the hardest to notice. This was meant to make life easier. It changed everything.